Surely we couldn't have made a game about managing your own airline empire. Yes, we are. And don't call me Shirley. Hey guys, it's Anthony from Tabletop Misfits. Today we're looking at PanAm. And this game looks actually super cool. Believe it or not, I have a weird thing about actually managing businesses. I like games where you manage things. I don't know why, it's kind of a weird fetish of mine. But yeah, any game where you can manage and move money and bean counters around and stuff like that, I absolutely love. So when they came out with this game called PanAm, which is basically managing your own 50s airlines and complete with 50s style theme and planes and everything, I was like, that sounds really kind of cool. So we grabbed this, of course, for the HQ here to try it out. Now, of course, you can tell it already has that 50s, was it 40s, 50s style design? 50s, 60s kind of. You got the whole PanAm logo here and very 50s-ish art. I really like that, actually. I really like that a lot. You got your instructions, which is also done kind of in 50s art. And I really dig this kind of historical art style that could pop up in games. We had another game we did a video on called Cuphead that had kind of that style art. So this is actually really cool. They kind of did it, even the manual in this whole kind of, almost like you'd find in an old, even like 80s board game or whatever. It's got this off-color sepia tone looking thing. The white isn't even white. It looks like they made it out of like the 70s or something. It's actually really, really pretty. And of course, all the character, art is very old schooly looking. So I dig that. The manual too is made of a nice material. It's that thick material instead of using paper or whatever. It's like you could dump water in that and be totally fine, which I think everybody should honestly do. So we're gonna take a look at this board now. This is gonna be something big here. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is really cool. I like that. So yeah, definitely sticking with this art style on the board too. You have your different routes that you send all your planes on, of course, map of the world and all that stuff. Even the fonts are old, everything. I love this Pan American World Airways. Very, very cool. Now, for some people, this might not seem like to jump out at you and say exciting, but this looks actually really fun for me. I like this. Just planning out your airline routes and making money, probably, maximizing how much money you're gonna make depending on where the plane is going. Actually, I love that kind of stuff. So we're gonna take a look at what's in the box now here. We got our Pan American stock money in this game. It says 5 certificate of stock, 1 certificate of stock. That's actually really cool. I don't even need to open that because it looks like it's just their money or currency in the game. You have your different, it says directives, looks like routes. Let's open these on up. I want to take a look at these cards. The art is really, really nice. Kudos for getting a good art designer, guys. So you have different routes, Manila, Mexico City. These are destinations, San Juan, and they kind of hold those art style in there. Saigon, Hong Kong, very, very cool. And it looks like they have, directives. So it looks like these are things you get points for at the end of the game, or like, see, it says plane sale, sell a plane in your fleet for $4. So it looks like you have different objectives, obviously, to accomplish to get extra points, which I'm always a big fan of. Then you have your jet tiles. So I'm not sure what these are for, but it looks like you remove them. It says remove for round 3, round 6. I like how they have the little stamp, like it's a font that looks like a stamp, like they stamped it on there. It's very cute. And then we have events. So it looks like South American push. So it looks like they give you different random events depending on the different phases of the game, which I dig that. It kind of randomizes, of course, what you're gonna go for a goal, your play style, things change. It says 1929, so we were wrong. Is this the 20s? Is this 20 art style? I'm not quite sure. Let us know in the comments, of course, if we're off on our era, for this. Tokens.
Did they have airplanes in the 20s?
I don't think they did. That's why I'm kind of like, why does it say 1929? But it says it says right there, 1929, so I'm not making it up. Unless they got their era wrong. They have airplanes in the 20s. That is a good question. Do they have airplanes in the 20s? I don't know. I don't think so. That's well before World War II and 1. So this is green 5 markers. Nothing too exciting about that, but they look pretty. Of course, I like that font, as I said before. PanAm tokens, I say PanAm on them. You have your 1s, 1 markers, very similar to the 5s. Got your first player marker. Yes?
PanAm started March 14th, 1927 out of Key West, Florida.
Wow. Okay, so not only do we unbox games here, but we learned something here on Tabletop Misfits. There you go, right from my wife's mouth. Yeah, Mandapedia. 1927, PanAm. So there's a historical reference for you. Good job, honey. Golf clap. Hey, good job. That is good, guys. So yeah, you learned something here today. We're learning something today. It's very nice. Here's trays, by the way, guys. Back to the game, actually. Oh, these are nice little trays. Looks like you hold your fleet of airplanes in them. So let's open one of these bad boys. What color? You want green, yellow, red? What should we open? We're gonna go red, I think. This is my plane empire. So look at this. You got your big planes, you got your little planes, and you got your really little planes. These are like the drug runner planes, like you see in the movies. And then, is this, no, it's the same one. It's a medium plane. And then you have your air towers, your conning towers, whatever you want to call them. And then you have pawns for some reason. This is probably keeps track of the flights or whatever on the board. So yeah, very, very nice. These planes are actually pretty nice. I dig them. They're very cute. Still in the same style kind of looking planes from the era. Very, very cool. So there you go. There is my plane fleet. I bet you my plane fleet's going to beat your plane fleet, buddy.
Okay.
I'm excited about this. And then you have your the actual corporation things where you keep track of stuff, looks like. So Aero Cosmopolitan, Grand Olympian Air, Transimperial Airways, and Premier Interglobal. It's very cool. That is very nice. Very also done in that horrible, what is it? I don't even know what kind of colors these are. This weird yellow, even weirder red, not quite purple, and pea greenish kind of. Oof, yeah, they didn't really do colors very well back then.
They were very popular colors.
Apparently they were very popular. And of course, your cubes to keep track on your board. This looks very cool. Are you excited about this game? I'm actually really excited about this game. I love managing games and just making the most out of little things and maximizing numbers. It's all about the numbers. So anyway, guys, this has been PanAm. This actually looks like a lot of fun. I'm ready to play it. There's not much more to say about this one, guys. Check it out. If you like 20s and you like airplanes and you want to run a business, this is the game for you. My name's Anthony. I'm with Tabletop Misfits, of course. Thanks again for coming out, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and game on.